What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Twisted Life TV with Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of Ready to Love Season 2, Episode 10. I forgot what this one is called. I forgot the name of it, but maybe I'll have it down in the description section. Next week is our season finale. I'm going to let y'all know right now, I will be late with the video. I hate to repeat myself. I'm not going to even watch it on Saturday night. I've been working 12-hour shifts, so I'm going to watch it when I can, okay? So it will be late next week. Expect it around this same time. It's 2:14 a.m. right now. I had every intention on getting up and recording this video after I took a brief nap when I got home from work. My brief nap lasted until right now. So I got up. I missed the full moon and everything. I was trying to be outside at 12:12 on 12:12, standing underneath the full moon in my nakedness. I just got this shirt on just to do this doggone recap. I ain't even got no pants on right now. I just, because I was in the bed. I was asleep. But we got up and we finna get this done, y'all, okay? So we pick right on up. I hope y'all can hear me because I really ain't got no voice. But we pick right on up with London and Brent having a little chest puffing moment, you know what I'm saying? And Brent finally bowed out of that conversation like, whatever, dude, the floor is yours. Just don't disrespect me, okay? So London is in confession like, I see you, Brent. I understand we on this journey, but don't come between me and my girl. Okay? I'm telling you, he went to go and reason with Alexis. That would have been it for me if I was divine. Done and over with. Remember last season when Michael went after Shay? Old girl was like, you know what? And I seen you go after her. I knew that was something I wasn't going to come between. You could have that. That's the exact same situation for me in this one. When he decided to go after Alexis, and we learned later on in this episode that he went chasing after Alexis to the point that he was dismissing divine. Okay, when he went to go chase after Alexis, that'd have been it for me. But okay, we gonna keep moving on. He claims that whatever he feel for Alexis, he is willing to share that in front of everybody. But you was just in front of everybody, London. You was just there, and you was backpedaling and pussy popping, sidestepping, shucking and jiving. You was doing all that, going in circles. Got me going in circles. Yes, you were, about how you really, really feel. Alexis is like, bruh, have a good night, man. Let me go and migrate on to Brent. You know what I'm saying? And apparently her and Brent spent the night together. Brent, you out here tapping ass. I think Brent, I said earlier when Brent, was massaging Divine feet, it didn't seem like they ended the night right there. And what happened in the bedroom? There's a meeting in the bedroom. I can't sing right now. I can't sing, period. Anyway. But okay, Mario says, and my hair's fucked up. I got bed here. I was in the bed, y'all. Anyway, Mario says, he went to the cabin wanting clarity with Reva, but everything seemed to blow up in his face. Reva mad, Tandy mad at him. I was like, wait a minute, Tandy mad at you? What Tandy mad at you for? We missed all that. They didn't show none of that. But I'm telling you, the second that Mario told her, go on, get up for a minute, and then he got up and walked away, oh, believe me, trust and believe, there was a conversation that was had after that. And then the ladies are mad at each other. I'm confused by that as well. What is Reva mad at Tandy about? Tandy was the one who thought she had a friend in you and realized not so much. So what is Reva mad at Tandy for? There's a lot of missing pieces to this puzzle, right? But my question is, why is Reva still there? At the cabin, she told Mario that she was done. Usually when people do that, they gone. We don't see them no more. But here we are on another day, and she out here with a meetup with Mario. Because Mario want to see how she feeling. Now last, like I said, Reva, she stayed for the whole cabin trip. Got her free food and her hot bath. That's all she said she was there for. And if I was Tandy, I would have said bump Mario too. Like, for real, bump him. Like, why is he trying so hard with Reva? Somebody you claim is got walls up around you that don't want to let you in. Why you trying so hard with her when you know you got a woman already that's there for you 100? I don't get it. I understand this is part of the game, whatever. But like I said, at this point in time, you should have been made some decisions by now. And Mario, you still did not make a decision. Reva made it for you. Reva made it for you, okay? But he real salty that she decided to self-eliminate. She wanted to leave, and agreed with her when she said, if they had not been on the show in front of these cameras, things would have went a whole lot different. My bad. He said in the real world. He didn't mention the cameras. I mentioned the cameras. He said in the real world, things would have went a whole lot different. I was like, meaning what, Mario? Meaning what? You would have played the field between you and between Tyra and Toddy, you know, until the grass wouldn't grow under your feet any longer. But since you own this show, you being forced to be with Toddy, that's what that sounded like to me. What's really going on, bro? What is really going on? Break it down to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Reva say, bro, this ain't no Three's Company. I'm not here for the shenanigans. I'm looking for real love, baby. Real love. Yeah. I'm looking for a real. Anyway, Mario say, and I'm not paraphrasing, or I'm paraphrasing because I'm not saying exactly what he said. He says, let me hold your hand. Look me in my eyes, girl. See that smile? You like that, don't you? Don't be like that, girl. Don't be like that. You know me and Tandy, if we don't work out, I'm going to call you. That's why I don't want no hard feelings between you and me. Stay close in case of emergency. And I'm expecting it not to last. That's why I'm telling you, you never know what the future holds. Mario already working on his plan B. These dudes irk my fucking soul on this show. They'll irk my fucking soul. Okay, anyway, Tommy, my heart's fucked up. Anyway, and I'm leaning forward because I ain't got no pants on for real. Anyway, so Tommy, he called them all to the table, right? Alexis got on a poom-poom skirt, honey. A poom-poom skirt. Not poom-poom shorts. A poom-poom skirt, honey. She got her legs out. And part of her mission is to make London jealous. Even though she said things between her and Brent are getting closer, that she realized that London ain't shit and she moving on to Brent. Either you moved on from London or nah. Why you still making him jealous if you don't move the fuck on? Why is he any concern of yours if you don't move the fuck on? Because you're not. You still want to play this game. You still want to prove to Divine that you can take him if you want to. That's all I'm saying that is. But anyway, Brent, please, for the love of God, please. See through her bullshit. Come on, man. She just using you, bruh. Now, Mario, I wanted to slap fire from him. I did. He pushed up on Tandy with the good hair. Baby, her I did. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to straighten my hair again or let my frock rock back out. Because it's starting to freeze up. And that the humidity is like getting into me and stuff like that. You can see where the girl cut my hair and like I can't stand it. It's just, I don't know. I don't even know how my fro gonna look because she cut my hair. Anyway, so Tandy coming in, rocking out with our frock out. You know, I love her motherfucking hair. Ah, yes. He say, I got my eyes on you. I was like, really, Ninja? Really? Anyway, so the seating arrangement should tell y'all a lot. The seating arrangement should tell y'all everything y'all need to know. Alexis is sitting between Divine and London. She's the woman that's in between their unionship. Okay? London can't even look at both of them straight in the eyes. He, head down and fidgety and everything. He can't look at both of them in the eyes. He ain't even have no real conversation with either one of them. For real, okay? But Lexus is in the middle of them, okay? Mario's all snugged up with Tandy. He keeps mentioning us in confessional. Now the Reva's gone. Now the Reva's gone. Now the Reva's gone. I'm all in with Tandy. Now the Reva's gone. Now the Reva's gone. Anyway, and Brent is sharing the table with Ashima and Darren. What is that telling you, Brent? The girl you supposed to be with sitting with you. Now London Like I said, he can't even look Divine in the eyes. And she said she done with him. I need some fucking water. And I ain't got none. She said she done with him. And I'm like, good, sis. Good. She said she's going to sit back and watch and listen at this point. She been done with him since the cabin. So Tommy like, okay, let's get down to business. Well, Mario feels that since Reva is out of the picture, as he said so much during this talk episode, and as Tony said, girl, bye. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt about Reva, girl, bye. You know, I did not dislike her, but I didn't like draw to her either, put it that way. Okay, he can give her 100% now and find out if Tony really the one for him. He can move forward, you know, and you know, see if whether or not he gonna call Reva up later on. That's basically what he said. Divine looking at him like, boy, please, I know you calling my girl. I know you still calling Reva. Come on now. So anyway, Ashima blamed it all on her liquor as to why she been in her feelings. I was like, bitch, the dogs, the Tiny situation, the him telling you to stay in your damn lane. What else he doing? Gonna go into business with his ex. Say it was you and your insecurities, and you finna accept that shit and take all the weight on you. Get the fuck out of here with that. Darren says, you know what, she took full accountability. Really? You didn't take no accountability in that, son? She took full accountability, and that's all he was looking for. Ashima, girl, you gonna let this mofo tell you anything and make you feel like it's your fault for calling him on his bullshit? No, just no. That's not what we finna do. I want a better life for you. I do. You compromising yourself because you scared of being alone, and he not compromising at all because he know you ain't going no motherfucking word because you scared of being alone. That's all it is. Classic manipulation. Classic manipulation. Brent. Oh, by the way, y'all, he did finally hit me back, y'all. We was able to have like a brief little, you know, inbox conversation with one another. And no, I'm a woman of my word. I'm a woman of my word. I can't eat crow, but I do eat a little chicken. And I'm going to take back some of the things I said about Brent being a lame and this, that, and the third. I'm taking some of it back. Some of it, just based off of our brief conversation that we had. He's really easygoing and forthcoming, and like I said, we talked just briefly doing it, you know, on the internet, and he seemed more open with me than they ever showed him being on the show, which I'm saying is all got to do with editing. And to answer y'all questions or our questions that we had about whether or not Brent actually went on or set up dates with the ex, the answer is yes. He said yes. We're not sure why the show chose to show differently. We'll never know. Okay, whatever. So anywho, Brent say he wanted to get clarity as well, and like I said, he got his clarity by sleeping in Alexis's bedroom. Now I don't know if they smashed or not, but the implication was there, and if they did, it was to make London jealous. That's all that was about, was to make London jealous, and it did. He was extremely disturbed when he found somebody was sleeping in his bed. Somebody sleeping in my bed, messing with my head. Yeah, whatever. He claims that's the real deal breaker there. But he's still chasing up after her ass, though. That's what he was doing. So anyway, for Alexis, she claimed that the cabin was a shit show. They showed Brent looking like, really? I thought I saved the weekend for us. You know, you over here crying over London ass not being who you thought he was, and here I am for you, and you say it was still a shit show. Her whole conversation was based on how London made her feel, not the man she had in her bed. She says London's whole energy was off. How he acts when they were alone, he wasn't showing it in front of the group. And London says, I never told you was number one. I ever told you that on the phone? No, bro, but you've used other words. And she was like, you know what, I'm not going to even waste my time going through that. No, let's waste time, girl. Come on. We got a whole hour here to get through this episode. Let's waste some time. Put it out on the table. You know what I'm saying? Air it out. As Tanya would say, let it rip. Let it all out. Divine's faces, though, she was... her emotions on her face. It was showing everything. It was like she had something on the tip of her tongue and she wanted to say, but she couldn't because she said she was going to sit back, watch and listen. So she was holding that shit in and just watch it play out. But Alexa says she went into the cabin 100% sure that it was her in London. But since he showed his ass, she moved on to Brent. Kind of, sort of, but not really. You know what I'm saying. Let me tell you, Divine ain't the only one watching and listening. At least I hope. I hope Brent was really soaking all that up and reading between the lines. But even Darren Face was like, bruh, fool, you still messing with her. Come on, dog. Why? Right? So Mario was like, she on some bullshit speaking about Alexis. I agree with Mario, but you've been on the same bullshit yourself, sir. You've been toddling back and forth. He said she on some bullshit because she been with so many different people, bouncing here and there. First Carrie, now Brent, now London. You've been the same path, sir. Bouncing back and forth between Reva and Toddy, but you claim it ain't been no bounce. You've been doing the same thing. So Mario, you really ain't got no place to speak on that shit. But okay, let's not sleep on the king of bullshit, your homeboy London. Let's speak on him. Let's put that on the table. Alexis may be on some bullshit right now because she airing it out. That's what that is about. Your boy ain't been on the up and up either, son. He ain't been on the up and up either. He says he turned his back on Divine because of Alexis. And he, and me for that matter, is surprised Divine is still taking his calls. London thinking Alexis is being irrational. No, she not. No, she not. Like I said, put it all out on the table, air it out. He thought Alexis was the mild and meek person in this group. Remember, she presented herself as somebody that's supposed to be submissive. She want to be submissive to a man. I told y'all in the beginning, Alexis was putting on airs. This right here, this is the real Alexis, y'all. This is the one. She's really representing herself right now. Hey, I ain't even mad at her. Put it on the fucking table because London is still playing games. You calling London to the carpet right now and letting him know, if you don't step up and choose me, I'm pulling the rug out from underneath your ass, shaking your dust off, and tell Brent to hop on for a joyride. That's exactly what she doing. Keep playing with me. And at the same time, let me rub it in Divine face. Come on now, this is twofold. Like I say, I feel Alexis right now. She called London on this bullshit. London is on some bullshit. But at the same time, this is a twofold situation. She wanna fuck with Divine. That's what it is. So anyway, Tommy tell them they need to date one person this week. The one that they really want to be with. And this week, the power is no longer in the hands of the sexes. Everybody gets to choose on who's zooming who and who going out the door. One man, one woman, they gonna get gone. At first I thought it was going to be Brent and Divine, but I guess it got to be a couple because they had to leave 3 couples behind. So I'm thinking it's going to be Brent and Alexis. That's what I'm thinking. I need it to be in London. Which means Divine got to go if London got to go. But I told y'all Divine should have been gone a long time ago. Love her dearly, but she should have been gone a long time ago. And since she claimed she done bowed out in her mind, she shouldn't still be there. If you done bowed out and you ain't got no other connections, because Brent done already bowed out with you, Divine should not still be there. But I'm saying, she make good TV. I love her. She make good TV though. Anyway, it need to be London. But I'm hoping that Divine is truly tired of London's bullshit and tell London to go fuck himself. Fuck himself with a short, sick penis. That's what he need to go do. Anyway, Tommy, he like, y'all need to get y'all shit together and start making some grown-up decisions. And we said it last week in the comment section. Tommy is not being hard on him. He's not even really giving them relationship advice like he did last season. And I was like, we not meeting the family this time around? But then I saw that they supposed to be meeting the families next episode. So, okay. So, yeah, they need to meet the family. They need to meet the kids, the big mamas, the aunties, the cousins, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mario met Tandi's cousin. But we need to meet some family. Because Mario got kids. Got a bunch of them. 3 of them, right? Yeah, they need to meet some families. So anyway, Darren and Ashima got a gym date. Excuse me. He said he about to test Ashima again. My words, not his. And, put her in check about her trust issues. He need to see if her self-esteem is low enough to keep accepting that she the problem in this relationship. And he's all that in the bag of chips. Well, Ashima's eating those chips, honey, like it's her last damn meal. She eating them up, Up next is London in his red shoes. I told y'all in the beginning. how I felt about a man with red shoes. Introducing London, the walking fucking definition of what I said. Fuck boy extraordinaire. He need to smooth things over with Divine. And since she's still talking to him, even though he is shocked, and like I said, I am too, and proud of y'all as well, she claims she's already done, and she done checked out, but she still want to know where he stands. That don't sound like you checked out to me. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no closure from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been knowing each other 9 weeks. So anyway, he said he first want to apologize for the stuff that was going on between me, Alexis, and Brent. Because, you know, you really held that shit together. That's not an apology. You have not apologized for what you've done. You just said you want to apologize for the stuff that was going on. What stuff? Speak on it. Be specific. You know what I'm saying? But he wanted to give her props that she held it together. He was impressed. I heard sounding like DJ Khaled. You know, you was kind, you was loyal, you was faithful. I'm impressed by that shit, girl. You know what I'm saying? See, what it was, he thought Divine was the pop-off queen. And he thought Alexis was going to be closed mouth. But see, they flipped the script at this cabin. And the way Divine was drinking out that straw, though, let me know she would cut his ass deep. She would cut him deep. It ain't just a chicken, I'm just saying. But, you know, he impressed with her. You classy. I like that, you know what I'm saying? She like, so stop fucking playing games. She said it in so many words. Then he smiled. Anytime London smile like this, you know what I'm saying? That smirky smile, you know the bullshit is about to fall. You know he said, I ain't slept in days, girl. Thinking about what I put you through. I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. Only one time I want to see you laughing. I only want to see you in the purple rain. Because you've been my A1 since day one. To say I'm not playing no games with you. And I made a decision, finally. You my number one. You always been. I know I fucked up. But since you didn't buck up like I thought you was going to do, I think I can ride with you, you know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody that's going to be out there making a show, you know what I'm saying? So, how you feel about that? And I'm looking at the TV and looking at Divine like, you bet not give him another chance. Don't make me drive up to the ATL and shake the shit out of you, sis. No. She said, you know what, you've been testing me, you've been testing my patience. I need to know if you worth the investment. I'm in the real estate, you know, I'm in the real estate. I need to see if you worth the investment, or you just gonna be a fucking liability. That's what I'm saying. In this moment, she fell for it, y'all. Oh, girl. My heart, I swear, if I had gas in the car, I would have drove up there. If I had time off work, I'd have been there. I don't know where you live. I just, but I'm saying, metaphorically, is that metaphorically? Fuck it, I would have been there. Anyway, Brent and Alexis. He ready to get into Alexis's headspace, you know. This is the cutest I've ever seen Alexis, actually. I like that little dress. It was kind of simple. She wasn't doing too much with that shit. So that wasn't that bad on her. And she says that London just opened her eyes and allowed her to see who Brent really is. I wasn't even checking for you, Brent. I didn't even like your ass. I thought you was a lame. I thought you was weak. You know what I'm saying? Not aggressive. But now, after our night in bed, after you try to check London out there by telling him don't disrespect you, you know what I'm saying? I'm warming up to you. I know I'm here tripping over another man, but you played your position like a champ. I fucks with you because of that. Ain't that the same thing that London just told Divine? My hers really give me the blues. Ain't that the same thing London just told Divine? I'm out here tripping over another person, but you held it together. You was classy. I fucks with you now because of that. Alexis and London said the exact same thing. It's so funny to me that at the end of this episode, Alexis told Divine, y'all belong together because I see you act just like him, that y'all ain't honest. Girl, you and London act just alike. I've been saying it from the beginning. You've been playing this game just like the men, and I really meant like London. That's what, okay, all right, okay. But yeah, games people play. And Brent is cool with playing second fiddle, and she cool with letting him be. Okay, so Tandy, she wanted to act out the movie Ghost with Mario. Took him to a pottery class. The fact that Reva bowed out and he didn't actually make a choice still disturbs me. But I do like the way that they are able to at least talk, and she's listening to him. Tandy listening. She's soaking it all up. She wasn't worried though. She said, you know, He gave her a little clay promise ring. I was like, that's cute. She gonna remember that. That's all sentimental. When that, it dry and crack up, she gonna remember that shit too. But he said it ain't real. The real one gonna come later. I was like, look at them. Look at him making promises. Look at him making promises. But not he really did. He gave her a promise ring. Whatever. Anyway, they think Darren and Shimu, they gonna make it to the end, but Mario is pulling for London and Divine. Okay, so we are at the final meetups. Prayers up to Darren. His dad had a heart attack. I hope that he has made a full recovery. I don't follow them on the other social medias. I don't follow Darren at all, so I don't know if his father made a full recovery, but we still praying for him. If he did not make a full recovery, we praying for the family for strength and peace of mind. I'm mad that Tommy did this separately though. They should have all been there together making this decision. Anywho, Tondi and Mario say they shit is solid. Ashima say her and Darren, they a lot better. She let it all out. Alexis and Mario think that they are moving forward. Not Alexis and Mario, Alexis and Brent think they are moving forward despite all the people that they don't went through. Brent say she been his number one since the beginning. I was surprised to hear that. Anyway, Tommy asked Divine what closed the door for her with Brent. She says London. No, it wasn't. It was Brent. It was Brent coming in saying that he wasn't going to ride with you no more because he wanted to be with Alexis. Like for a minute there, Divine, you didn't have nobody because London was running up after Alexis. If Alexis hadn't shut him out, he still would be running up behind her. Alexis say they are rebuilding. London says that him and Divine are rebuilding and she will be his everything. Okay, so Mario and London, they both say that Brent should go. Of course they was gonna stick together. London says their connection ain't the strongest because Alexis was 100% all in with him up into the cabin. That was her words, not his. And as far as the ladies go, Ashima says London is playing games, but Divine don't think he is. Girl, yes the fuck he is. Yes he is. Tondi say the same thing. She don't think that it's London. London is not ready to love. Alexis talks so fucking much. Oh my God, you can't even get a straight answer out of this chick. She got to give you a whole philosophical breakdown followed by a dissertation. That's all she got to say is which one she want to go. But yes, you are right. London was playing the both of you. You right. The exact same way that you was playing Carrie and that you're playing Brent right now. Okay, that's true. But Divine say that London has been straight up with her. He ain't did nothing to turn her off. I was like, yes he did. Just a few weeks ago, just a few days ago, I haven't been since the cabin. You said you was done with him. You was through with him. You was fed up with him. No, wait a damn minute, Divine. Wait a damn minute. So Alexis then drops all the tea on what he had been telling her, the shade that he was throwing, and she throwing shade in the process. But I believe her. I don't fuck with Alexis at all, but I believe the words that are coming out of her mouth because I've been saying the exact same thing about London. London been lying and playing this game since the beginning, and some of what she's saying they've actually showed us during the editing. So she ain't lying about everything. She is being truthful about some of the stuff. I don't know about all of it, but then she dropped the tea that they was the three-way call. First of all, who still fucking does three-way phone calls? Like, I know our cell phones do conference calls, and my phone alerts everybody that's on the line that you're there. Because matter of fact, you guys still say hello, until the other person click and say, yeah, I'm here. Yeah. We still doing three-way phone calls? Like what? Okay. But she says London was trying to prove to her that he wasn't that into Divine, and Divine knows it. That was some shady shit, baby. And I don't mean shady on Alexis' part. I know that's gonna probably shock y'all. I do not mean that it was shady on Alexis' part. It was shady on London's. Tommy, like, hold up, wait a minute. She didn't know you was on the phone. Nope, not at all. And honestly, if I was Alexis, I would want to hear it myself too. I want to hear it. Y'all not gonna like this. Y'all not gonna like this. But I don't feel that she owed Divine a damn heads up at all. Not one single bit. They don't like each other. What the fuck I need to warn somebody that I don't like? No, she didn't owe her no heads up unless she just wanted to rub it in Divine's face. That's the only reason why she should tell her. Now that whole lie about I was just trying to protect Divine's feelings, that's some bullshit there. That was some bullshit, but she didn't owe her anything. It's 3-1. It's 3-1 that London should be going. Like I said, if London should go, that means Divine don't go. But Divine didn't believe her. I think, yes, it was childish for Alexis to listen in on that conversation, but I would have did it. But it was no, actually, I don't think it was childish. I think it would have been childish if she would have said, call her right now, put her on 3-way and let me hear her. But if London initiated it just to prove it to her, no, it was not childish for Alexis. It was not. It's childish for his raggedy ass. But Divine thinks London don't play games like that. Girl, that's all he been doing is playing games. And I'm sorry to tell you, sis, because I said it not too long ago, that if she was still giving London the time of day, London would still be all up her ass. So no, you are not solid because of y'all connection with one another. It has everything to do with the fact that Alexis put his ass on Front Street and moved on to Brent. And London and me and the rest, like I said, the rest of the TV world, we were still shocked that you was even talking to his ass, taking his phone calls. And the only place you had pulled out of the conversation was in your head. You had said in your own head, in the back of your mind, you was done and out of it. He didn't even know. That's why he was still calling you and you was still taking his phone calls. And since you picked up the phone, he was like, phew, I still got her. Divine, I rocks with her. I like her. We could probably be friends in real life or some shit like that. I don't know. But I cannot be fake and not call it as I fucking see it. Now, the ending, that was childish as fuck on Alexis's part. They up here having a war of words. The war of words is over. Divine is joking with Tommy like, whew, untie my boxing gloves, right? And I took that to say is, okay, this little tit for tat over, we done with. Alexis took it as gloves off, so let's go. What? She says that she would drag Divine. Divine like, the fuck you on? Like I'm saying, I ain't even talking about you. But you don't want these problems. You don't want these problems. Alexis like, I want it. I want it all. Bring it. Not for real. That was a dope ass comeback. However, childish as fuck. Childish and unfucking necessary. But I think deep down, Divine know the girl ain't lying. She knows she ain't lying, but she's not about to let this heifer see her sweat. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that whole situation. Y'all think it was childish for Alexis to sit in on a 3-way call if London initiated? Like I said, if Alexis initiated it, I think that was childish. But if London, like, no, I want to prove it to you, I don't think it was a childish at all. I don't think that she owed her an explanation of saying, hey, girl, he had me on the phone with you, because they don't like each other. But if y'all feel differently, let me know in the comment section. And at the end, do you think that Alexis and Divine, who would have won? All right, y'all. Thank y'all for being patient. It is now 2:46 a.m. I'm finna take my ass back to bed. I got to be up in 4:46. I got to be up in 2 hours to go to work. Whew. Peace.